Hello everybody, it's Bendominator and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about everything we know about Chapter 3 so far as I'm recording this video. This video could be quickly outdated, but in this video I'm going to be talking about the entire gameplay trailer for the season, so it's kind of a lot of information, and there's going to be very, very heavy spoilers. So if you do not want spoilers for Chapter 3, please click off this video because I'm going to just jump right into the spoilers. But if you guys end up enjoying this video, be sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new because I make videos like this all the time, and you can also use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the item shop once Chapter 3 drops. And speaking of when Chapter 3 drops, according to Hypex, we could be seeing the season as early as tomorrow at 10 AM Eastern Time. Now, I'm not really ready to fully believe this, but this is definitely what I'm planning on when it comes to content creation, which is why I'm getting this video out as well, and it's a very frantic time right now as well. So I'm kind of betting on this being the case, but I would take it with a grain of salt, kind of. I mean, it's from Hypex, so I do trust Hypex at this point, but I'm not going to fully go out here and say it's confirmed until Fortnite actually confirms downtime. But if you want to choose to believe this, go ahead. I'm just don't want to fully confirm it for you guys because I don't want to spread misinformation. But do with this information as you will. This is what I am personally planning on when it comes to creating content, just to be safe. Also, another thing quickly to say is that parts of the map are being revealed as we speak. Currently, as I'm recording this, there are 2 sections of the map that have been revealed, but in the trailer I'm going to show you in today's video, there's actually a lot more about the map that we can see. So let's go ahead and get right into this trailer. The first shot in the trailer here, you can see that there's a few other skins. We got Raven alongside 3 new Battle Pass skins, including the Foundation himself, which is pretty cool. And as you continue here, this will actually zoom out to show you a lot more of the island. Now, what's really interesting to me about this map is that most of it is actually snow. There's some desert, there's some grassland, there's even some jungle areas that we'll go into in a bit, but this is a mostly snow map. And I'm guessing that's the case because we are going into a Christmas event very soon after this as well, which is very exciting. So I'm guessing they wanted to put a lot of snow on the map to kind of get us in the Christmas mood, and I'm guessing the entire map will become snow during the Christmas event, but that's just a theory on my end. But yeah, we also get to see a few brand new gliders in this trailer, along with the fact that the battle bus pretty much looks exactly the same, no redesign there. And it zooms out to the point where you can actually see the entire island, with the new one being on top and the old island being on the bottom. And I do find it very interesting that the old island is still shown to exist, so it is possible to go back to it. I really hope we don't go back to it, but just something I thought I'd mention, it is still technically something that exists, unlike the Chapter 1 map, which got completely destroyed. In the next shot, we see that there's a desert, and we also see the return of boats. And as we pan up, we can see the inclusion of some kind of a Paradise Palm type POI, along with some other landmarks as well, and just a bunch of landscape all over the place. Very, very interesting terrain here. It seems like they're still going with the whole Chapter 2 style of terrain and lighting, but as you'll see later in the trailer, there's a lot of Chapter 1 style props mixed with Chapter 2 style props and some new ones in there as well. It's definitely going back to the old cartoony style a bit, while also maintaining the consistency of Chapter 2's art style, which I do really enjoy. I think the game looks really, really good in this trailer. We also see that cars are returning as well, which I'm very excited about, along with the off-road tire upgrades as well. And we get to see a cool racetrack POI reminiscent of the Gus track, which I think is really cool. Again, there's a lot of cool kind of POIs that remind me of Chapter 1 in this map. Then we get to see a shot of a really cool looking snowy forest. I love how huge these trees are. They're extremely tall and it's awesome to see. The logjam also seems to be returning as a full-fledged POI, as we can see in this shot here. And you can see a brand new type of AR that this Gumball character is holding. And as you can see, a lot of the weapons in this trailer do look very reminiscent to Battlefield or Call of Duty Warzone style weapons. It seems like they're kind of making the weapons look a bit more realistic, but you still got the cartoony graphics of the games, and I think these weapon models look extremely cool. And I personally can't wait to see these weapons make their way to creative as well. And this next section of the trailer kind of shows off a bunch of the Battle Pass characters, including Spider-Man. Finally! It's crazy that it's taken them so long to get Spider-Man in the game to me, but I'm so glad he's finally here. It has definitely been worth the wait, and as edit styles look awesome as well. Moving on, we also get to see 2 brand new characters from Gears of War. Now, I don't really play Gears of War, but I do recognize that these are from Gears of War, though I don't know these characters' names specifically, but to any Gears of War fans out there, I'm sure you could be able to tell me in the comments. We also see that sliding actually is going to be a thing in Chapter 3, and to be honest, me personally, I'm not really a huge fan of this. I feel like this is gonna really raise the skill ceiling even more, and I feel like it's just gonna be kind of annoying to go against. But overall, I'm excited to see them introduce new mechanics to the game, and yeah, it's not like I've really had a chance to actually try this mechanic out in game, so it's hard to really judge it too much before we actually get to see it. But I'm personally not really looking forward to this addition too much, but it is still really cool to see, along with the brand new SMG that this character is holding as well. Again, these new weapons look very reminiscent of the types of guns you would see in Call of Duty games. A very interesting take, but I do very much enjoy it. I think these weapons look phenomenal. They did a great job with the models. Moving on to our next shot, you can see that there will be a web slinger mythic for Spider-Man. Whether or not it's a mythic or an exotic or whatever new thing they do, I'm guessing it'll be a mythic. It looks super cool, and the animations look like they're straight up from the Spider-Man PS4 game. I'm very interested to see how this is actually going to control in-game. Next up, we see a really interesting mechanic where you can store items in this tent and actually access them in the next round. I feel like this is Fortnite's answer to custom loadouts from Call of Duty Warzone, but I definitely like this idea of being able to have an inventory that kind of spans over multiple matches. I think that's going to be really interesting. Oh, and also be sure to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think that is a brand new edit style for the Marshmallow skin as well. And with these tent shots, we also see a brand new sniper called the Hunter Bolt Action Sniper. Glad to see snipers are going to be making a return in this season, as I kind of expected and hoped. Oh, and also that pickaxe that this character is holding could possibly be the brand new default pickaxe, or it could just be a pickaxe found in the Battle Pass, or the set of this particular skin. Not really sure, but I'm guessing it's going to be for the new defaults. And if that's the case, then this is definitely a pretty clean looking pickaxe for defaults. We also see a brand new item that's able to heal your teammates in a radius, which is really cool. It seems like this could be the new replacement to the Chug Splash. This next shot is also interesting because you see this llama character holding some kind of crown, and while this could be some kind of mythic, I feel like this is just an emote, though the announcer in this trailer does say new weapons and items have been added to help you earn a victory while this shot is playing. So this could be a new item to the game, some kind of mythic, some kind of crown item. Not really sure how that would work, or this could just be an emote for this character or just in general. And next up we see that Sunny Steps is back. I don't think this is the exact layout of Sunny Steps, but this does look pretty much identical to Sunny Steps since it does use the exact prefabs and galleries. So that is pretty interesting. It seems that Sunny is returning, but I don't think it's the same exact Sunny. Might be called something different, might have a new layout, but Sunny Steps is the closest thing I can relate to, and it does look pretty dang close to it. So it'll be interesting to see if it actually is Sunny Steps or something new. Next up we also see another new POI. It's a snowy neighborhood POI. And these houses look phenomenal. I cannot wait to see these prefabs in creative mode. These are some great looking pieces right here. It also gives me some Fortilla vibes for some reason, just seeing the colorful houses next to the water being propped up on like the stilts. It's not really anything like the Fortilla at all, just gives me those vibes because of all the colors in the water and stuff. And I love the snow as well. The amount of snow is great, and I'm so glad that the new map actually has multiple different biomes on it, because that was actually one of the things I was really hoping to see. And I'm super glad there's a bunch of snow and desert on this map, along with jungles and beaches and what seems to be a tornado of some kind. Next up, we have another thing that kind of looks like the Fortilla because it's literally using Fortilla prefabs. Yeah, there's this little house that seems to have some Fortilla prefabs on it. Very interesting for sure. We also get a better look at the Paradise Palms type POI. Oh, and as you can see, the reboot van is also returning as well. Next up, we see a really cool statue of the Foundation overlooking a brand new POI that is going to be related to the 7. And this POI looks extremely interesting. I feel like this is definitely going to be a hot drop for sure. And I could even imagine this being a spy location with a mythic and everything, but that's just a theory on my end. We also get a look at another POI dubbed the Spider-Man's Neighborhood in the trailer. This is the city POI I've been waiting for. And while it's interesting that it's themed after Spider-Man and Marvel, I'm definitely not going to complain because I like Spider-Man, I like Marvel, and I love me some good city POIs. You can even land at the Daily Bugle as well, which is really cool. And it seems that from that rock formation in the back, this is actually going to take place in that volcano area, which is very interesting. We also see see some kind of a snow resort with log cabins, which is really cool. And this next shot shows, well, to be honest, I don't really know what that is. Seems like some kind of roaming animal. You might be able to ride it since there are leaks about being able to ride monsters, which is very interesting. It just looks really weird, but I'm very interested to see what it is. I kind of hope animals don't make a return in this though, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we get a shot of a actual tornado in the middle of a match. So much like Battlefield, there's actually going to be events that happen during game, and these will all be natural disaster events like different weather conditions. And in the trailer, we're shown both a tornado and a lightning storm. This tornado shot also shows that Quad Crashers will be returning as well. Next up, we get a look at the Battle Pass screen with the Spider-Man skin included, and it looks like he's gonna have the finger-pointing emote from that one meme as well, which is pretty funny. And of course, the Foundation, which is really cool to see. It looks like he's going to be the secret skin for the season, not the tier 100. And we also see some other Battle Pass skins in some other pages as well. This Battle Pass overall just looks like a super strong one, but I'm interested to see what it looks like in game first before going over everything. And at the end here we get an entire shot of the Battle Pass and a big view of the map. And I definitely think that the two big drop spots on this map are gonna be the Daily Bugle and the 7 POI, because they both seem to be pretty central locations, and of course one of them is a city themed after Spider-Man and the other is themed after the 7. Both very hyped up things in the Fortnite community. So I think that's going to be really interesting. You can also see some other type of POI in the center there as well. That may serve as our Salty Springs type POI, and there's just a few others that you can notice as well. I just love how vibrant and unique this map is. Again, I was talking about this in my podcast from last week about how Chapter 1 had so many unique areas that weren't just neighborhoods and cities and stuff, and this just takes it to the next level. Like, imagine if we got this map for Chapter 2 instead. It would have been way crazier, and I feel like this definitely makes Chapter 2 look a lot worse. Not saying I think Chapter 2 is bad, but this shows how much potential the game had when it first left the OG map, and seeing this kind of just makes me think, what happened with Chapter 2? Again, not saying Chapter 2 was terrible or anything, but it felt a lot more on the blander side, especially compared to this. But overall, I'm just so excited for what Chapter 3 has in store for us, and I just cannot wait to play it. Hopefully it actually does come out tomorrow, but if it doesn't, then at least I would still have time to release all the videos I had planned during the downtime. But Chapter 3 or not, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow with a brand new video, and I just cannot wait to play this new chapter. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Chapter 3 and if you are excited yourself. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and goodbye.